This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Guys, back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. The Hokies ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Trojans offense will go on the attack first. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country. Straight ahead, it's Gay. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After picking up a couple. Second and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, going to throw it. Turns it upfield. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Trojans will snap it on first and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Asher. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. You've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Going to look downfield again. Snagged in the middle. It's Asher. Down he goes. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They are going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people. And they enjoy moving people against their will. In this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the move. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a win.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
Every offense talks about being physical, setting the tone. That is exactly what the offense just did. Run the football every play down the field. Don't try to trick them. Don't try to confuse them. Just be physical and set a tone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Asher. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So second down here is we're back at it after the break. He's looking to pass. Lets it fly. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Going to the run. It's Gay. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Racing down the left side. Running inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Left side is Gay. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. The snap sets up the throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Looking downfield, it's Humphreys. Out wide left, it's McCord. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's McCord. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Turns into the pile. Shakes off the defender. Touchdown, Hokies! He would not be denied. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Out wide right, it's Sims. At the 45, on his way. There he goes to the right. Into the house. Touchdown, Trojans. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Turning it on. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. He is in! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Using his legs, it's Gay. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. That's caught. It's Sims. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Searching for space. Can they catch him? He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. From the gun, it's McCord. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Humphreys. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. It's a slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their 3rd and final one. Tries again to get it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hokies! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run inside. It's Greenlaw. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical on the side.
Just plowing ahead. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's McCord. Past the 6. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Daniel. At the 20, he's got space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. In the red area, it's McCord. Runs through a tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. Ran through the contact. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Hokies will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! and the beatdown has ensued. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. He'll do it himself. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He'll try the left side. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Using his legs, it's McCord. He's got the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll leave it with the lone back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McCord. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on 2nd down. On play action. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Looking to pass. It's Isaac. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! And it's a sack.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Fires to the big fella. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Delay to the back. It's Greenlaw. Plows through the defense. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. This time they'll throw it. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw one first. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Back to pass. It's Isaac. Working that left side now. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Between the uprights, it's good.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Quick give. It's McCord. Got room at the 35. Right down the gut of the field. Past the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Back to throw, it's Isaac. Taken down. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 2nd and long here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Defense might bring the house here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent magnificent on third down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing.